Hello everyone. So I am here for our Tuesday, December 31st political reading. So far I have all the cards upright. I will allow for reversals in just a minute. But happy New Year's Eve, first of all. Oh my goodness, and so many blessings going out to Jimmy Carter with his crossing over. And I read that Jimmy Carter years ago had asked Biden to give his eulogy, and then Biden so he will do that. And Biden has also given orders for all of the I just heard stop right there. All of the federal flags to be flown at half-mast for 30 days. So if the inauguration does go through, that feels right there, okay. If the inauguration does go through, that means that it would be at half-mast. I think that's hilarious. So, okay. There, we've allowed for reversals. Now the tricky part is to get them all mixed in so they're not just in one lump. A blump? Is that a thing? One lump? A big lump? I hope you guys aren't watching these videos at like midnight because I make noise and I say silly things, and it's not good to put politics into your brain while you're getting ready to go to sleep. It's just not. Okay. That feels good there. So, anyway, President Carter will, he's going to have a state funeral in Washington, D.C. on January 9th, just in case you wanted to know. And Biden has declared that National Day of Mourning. Okay. Oh, I have to tell you about my dream. I had a dream about a wall of fire coming. The vision I got was I was in a house where it was all like a lot of glass, and I was safe, and I didn't feel scared at all. But I'm like, what is that? And I could see that it was smoke clouds, and within the smoke clouds I could see little swirls of like little balls of fire. And I thought, oh no, there's a fire coming over the mountain. So I got out of the house and was outside walking around. And then I had a bunch of other weird dreams that I can't tell you about because it had to do with past, well, let's just say, I can't, if I say it, okay, I'll just say someone from the past, okay? Someone from the past that made me realize that with all the other dream symbols, and if I go into everything, it's going to take too long. So I'll just suffice to say that there was a wall of fire coming for those who are distracted. I heard stop right there. Okay. Are distracted in their addictions, especially to power and money and hatred. So this is for the 31st. This is for the day. But those who are addicted to power and money and hatred and control, and especially those who are numbing out, it's going to be, the future will be costly to them. This is an interesting spread here. Ooh. I might add some Lennies. Let's see. Now, isn't that interesting? You saw me allow for reversals. They're in here, and we didn't get any. Okay. Okie dokie. No big deal. So, and then the other part of the dream, well, it was dreams that went on, snippets that went on for hours, from like 2 a.m. and I never went back to sleep. They were just like images coming in. But what I was getting was that there's a transition of cleansing coming for them. And for those of us who are working in the light, I had another whole dream about major protection, doors being slammed, and you can't get past this door because love is back here. So, love is our only protection. So what we need to do is be sending lots of love out to everyone, and then we'll be protected. So, okay, so for the reading, we have the Seven of Cups as the forces in motion. The main thing that's going on today will be people making choices. The Seven of Cups to me primarily has to do with knowing that power, fame, bling, big houses, and then again, maybe a person that you really want, and maybe to be sexy, that all of those things do not bring you happiness. That to get under, you have to find happiness, you have to get under that veil of illusion and get back home to who you truly are, get into your life force. And it's so it's like unknown, that you can't see under that veil until you let go of, until we let go of all of these, smoke and mirrors. Now, politically, this could have to do with the illusions that are going on with the GOP, because the Three of Pentacles, coming in the challenge position, has to do with dark money. Dark money, people coming together under the auspices of just making money, and they don't care about the people. That goes against the law of brotherhood and sisterhood, which Pluto's in Aquarius now, and that's what brotherhood and sisterhood's all about, is Aquarian, Uranian love. But Aquarius also has a dark side, which is bigotry and wanting to be better than everyone else, and they know it all, and not so far, but hence they are superior. If you know it all, you're superior, so we're talking the tech bros, we're talking, just the ones working in the dark side. I'm sure there's a lot of them working in love, but if they're going for only the money, they can just float around in that delusion for lifetimes until they figure it out. So politically, maybe that's what's being put out there in the news. Because down here at the base, with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a new opportunity here. There are new financial opportunities, and I'm wondering if it's, things coming out that's revealing, hey, who took what? Somebody was handed something. Who was it? Now, this is the happy family card. We know Elon is not, he procreates all over the place, but he doesn't, I really don't think there's any happy family going on there. But in the past, this is in the past position, where we all want politically, we want the happiness. We want, that type of freedom where we're not worrying about, going backwards. So, this is also an alignment card, because it's a 10, and the next would be, another ace. Maybe we go back to the Ace of Cups, but this is an alignment. People who are in alignment with their values. And then up here with the Two of Swords, there's some denial. So, hanging over, we have control, or politically there's more control down here, but somebody's being offered something based on their value alignment, and I think it could be a shady type of a game going on there. And with the Two of Swords up above, that gives me the sense that there's indecision. People need to make choices. There can be stalemates. There can be a pact that comes together with someone else. There can be dueling, energies that cross purposes. It's our Moon in Libra card. So, it's about trying to get things balanced. But you only get things really balanced within as you align with your intuition. But this isn't your personal reading. This is politics. So I just have to stick with it. It's a stalemate. I do feel it has to do with a misalignment of values. The people who are deluded, I think, are going to be revealed. And they are, all over the place. I mean, remember yesterday or the day before, Laura Loomer and Musk, fighting. Like, okay. And I'm sure that Trump doesn't like anybody saying, President Musk, but that's basically what's going on. So I have a feeling this is what it's all about, because the architect of the dark money forces, Elon has $500 billion. The richest man in the world, $500 billion. And he's doing what he's doing because he wants to control things so that he has a tax break. And then also, I'm sure he has eyes on presidency when he gets older. I'm sure, or, as time goes by. But there's just so many crazy things going on, and they all relate to the past and who has given gifts to who and who does the pay for play and the quid pro quo. Gee, who was it that was actually impeached the first time for that? Could it be? Okay. Internally in the government, I know they're on vacation, but people are talking still. They're on vacation, but they're still coming together because there are negotiations going on. And externally, some people are walking away from these negotiations and they're keeping to themselves. And then the Page of Swords, upright or reversed, to me can be a whistleblower. And then with the Temperance, so this is just, only for the day, just for the 31st. I think some people are getting their priorities straight and walking away from all of this BS in here, the pay for play, quid pro quo type of, that's what politics are. But the ones that don't have any friends don't do well. The Marjorie Taylor Greens and the Matt Gaetzes, they're not doing well at all. And Don Old, the demented con, the felonious 45, is old. He's really old and failing. His health isn't good. And so there's something coming together. I feel like there are more people with the Temperance card. In my spiritual law repertoire, this is the law of mutuality, where two forces come together and a third force is created. So the more people, and then we have this, Three of Pentacles over here, the more people in the government who are coming together for the purposes of doing better by their constituents, they will do well. But I feel like there's a turning point. There's a turning point today. Let me use the Lennies and get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more. Want some more details. Oh, well, this is pretty concrete right here. I am sure Elon is in here. I feel that. Even though there's not, the Cancer card, which would be the Chariot, I still feel, I feel him all over here. Trying to influence. Playing the shell game. Moving the shells around. Let's see, what's under here? What do you want? And then trying to give gifts. Near future is trying to give gifts. dark moneyed gifts. Tech bros from Silicon Valley. But I'm not going to say that they're all bad and they're all dark. But if they're making decisions based just on money rather than what's best for humanity, then yeah, that's pretty bad. Right there. Ooh, there's a woman. Okay. Possibly a dark-haired woman. But there's a woman who can make a decision, or a woman who clears something out of the way or wants to harvest. Okay. Now, whenever I get the star and the woman together, that's Kamala. Okay. Wow. Let me scooch these a little bit. Actually, you know what? I never did check. Ooh, I've got the snake there. I never did check to see what was on the bottom over here. Yeah, the Emperor on its head and holding on for dear life with the Four of Pentacles. This is Trump. This is Trump. Okay. So, Kamala clearing the way. She has a greater purpose of the, the plan for the future. It's complicated. Today she's feeling, well, this could be, hopefully, I would hope, she could get to a retreat center and get a spa day. But then again, it's New Year's Eve. But, okay. So, just simply, here we have Kamala isolating and I think renewing herself. And maybe, the snake is usually a card of betrayal, but I just feel like Kamala is working to cleanse, like shed the old skin and renew. And she's making decisions, even though she's blocked right now, she's making decisions for the future, even if she feels kind of isolated at this point. Now, another way to read the Tower in the with the Lennies is, the institution. This would be also, our Constitution, the map, navigating from the map of our Constitution, and maybe she's trying to find another way that is clear. It's complicated, but there could be a clear way to harvest a position at the top in the future. But, right now she's kind of blocked. Okay, that's interesting. So over here for the past, let's get some more. Yeah, okay, so the whip. So that could be abuse, repetitive abuse. Yeah. Whoa. If I kept going, I've got the Man card, so there's Trump again. We know this is Trump, so let's just put that there, and that's Trump. Okay, so what we have here is the abusive man with secrets. And those secrets are going to end. Then again, what's in Ivana's coffin, right? Secrets in Ivana's coffin. New starts of abuses. Yeah, I know what this is, and it relates to the Ten of Cups. This is his plans to, the mofo. Can't say that, you know what I really want to say. He's planning on, all the deportations, the abuse to the children, separating children from their parents just like he did in the past, making it a law. It doesn't care if they die, because all he cares about is whatever opportunities it brings into him. So that's really dark. Okay. All right. Didn't we have yesterday? I thought we had the Emperor yesterday, but I think it was over here and it was upright. Okay, interesting. Yeah, wow. Okay, so now we get to the collective portion. This one will be more fun. So I'm using the same old, so here's the Radiant Wise Spirit is this one. This one here is just a regular old Radiant Rider-Waite Smith. And that Lenny deck I just used is this one, the Omnito, O-M-N-I-T-O, Magic. It's a magic Lenormand deck. Okay. All right, same thing here, except for these cards are too stiff to, you can't shuffle them. You can't riffle them together, so I have to do the best I can this way. What do you guys need to know? Let's get things figured out for us for today. There we go. What do we need to know? Let me bring the camera down a little. Okay, that should do it. New Year's Eve. What do we need to know? Okay. All right. Okay. New Year's Eve, Tuesday, December 31st, 2024. The last day of the year. Okay, I know one flipped over completely there, but it's okay. No big deal. There's our theme. Okay. Knight of Pentacles is all about just plodding along. Here's the one that flipped over. There we go. Plodding along and one step at a time. It's about determination and being kind of efficient, I suppose, would be a good way to look at it. Oh my goodness. Moving slowly. Right there. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, see what happens? That it's just, I think the way I was shuffling before is better. But hey, I have to take it the way they came. Okay. This one I like reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed in the morning would be pull the covers back over. No, 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 no. First thing in the morning. And sleep in because maybe we're going to try and stay up till midnight. It could be that. And then with the Five of Cups reversed, well, we're moving on. There's the grieving is done. Forgiveness even could be coming through for on some level for someone, or we're done grieving, and we have no regrets because we're in acceptance. This is majorly a card of acceptance, but it really could just be that on the most simple level, you want to try and be as long lasting as you can, so you sleep in, and there's no regrets about that, and even though you sleep in, you're still not so gung-ho. With the Knight of Wands, when it comes to a reverse, it's not so gung-ho. Now, I'll turn I don't know if you want that Five of Cups upright, but the other ones I can turn upright, and we'll read it that way too. But with the Knight of Wands reversed, usually it's sometimes directionless, sometimes just low energy. Scattered energy. Delays. Maybe it's just too darn long to wait until midnight and you just check it in and say, forget it, you know. Especially if you had any drinks, like you want to celebrate. If you have too much, you're just going to fall asleep and you won't make it. And then it's not a good idea to drink before you go to sleep because you're going to wake up in the middle of the night with your liver trying to clear it out, and that's going to wake you up. So you're going to have the worst night's sleep ever, probably, because you're going to need a bunch of water to clear it all out. So there's that. Okay, sorry. Let's do this. In the morning, you decide you want to take really good care of your body. You're seeing this as the closing and a new beginning. You know, the ace is always a new beginning, and that literally is what's going on December 31st, is that evening time where we know this is it and the new is coming in. So maybe you're focused more on the new that's coming in. And no regrets, no remorse. Unless you want, if you want to grieve the past, and if you want, I mean, whatever floats your boat, you know what I mean, Fern? But go slow, take your time. It's a day of, boy, you know, 2 pentacles and 2 cups. It's a day of going slow, but then if you're energized in the evening, well, then have your alcohol if you want. Have your clink, you know, cheers. Well, we don't have the 2 of cups, but this one's full. And there's all kinds of bubbly stuff that isn't, that's non-alcoholic too. They even have non-alcoholic beers. So whatever's in your cup, I actually like having that Ace of Cups at the end. Whether it's full and you emptied it or it stays full, this is great to have 2 aces in one day and starting off with one and ending with the other. And it's much better to not, you don't want to start off drinking in the morning, do you? No. But the Ace of Cups is that brand new beginning on the feeling level. And there's compassion usually. There's creativity. Could be a lot of feelings about it. I think what we need to do is to not be in fear about 2025. Just like the dream that I had. For those of us who are working in the light, we're protected with our love. Because love is our only real protection. You know, you can use your words, of course, and call in protection, but the words are, it's like anybody, you know, you watch what people do, actions reveal who they really, really are. And so if you're putting words out there to bring in protection, but then you're going into a place of negativity, that just cuts it all down. It doesn't, you know, the 2 forces don't work together. So just go in your heart. It's all about being in your heart, being in the peaceful place of your heart, you know, where you're human. And these symbols are here for a really beautiful reason. In fact, you know what? Hold on. Let me get I have this book over here. Oh, you know, this is going to be long. Let's see if I can get around my tripod here. My goodness. Ugh. I love this book. It's Liz Dean's Ultimate Tarot. Because I'm forgetting what these symbols are. I mean, the dove, of course, is peace, and the cross, I'm sure, is our connection with human and divine. But what is that W there? Let's see. Cups. Here we go. Ace of Cups. Well, yeah, all water signs, of course, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But 2 aces say that it's an important partnership. So yeah, hanging out with somebody through New Year's. We could see that, right? What is the... It says a single chalice offered from a hand extending from a cloud is overflowing. Here, I'll just do this. Okay. Is overflowing with 5 streams. Now that's important. Okay, 5 streams of water that pour into a lake below. Water lilies flourish the lake's surface. There's also a bird, a white dove of peace. Yeah, okay, a bird, the white dove of peace, descending towards the chalice. In its beak is a wafer. Oh, that's a wafer. Okay, marked with the sign of the cross for the host, or Eucharist? Eucharist, probably. This may symbolize Christ or the spark of the divine. Let's just call it that. But Christ is cool. The life force entering the... Christ is way more than cool. But anyway, the spark of the divine, the life force entering the chalice or womb for fertility. A physical, creative, or spiritual level, reflecting the card's tree of life sphere of Kether for divine light. The bird, much like the folkloric stork bringing a baby in its beak, is about to deliver a gift. The chalice is offered with the right hand, the hand of giving, as opposed to the left hand, which is traditionally receiving. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, and then up here, there's more. 26 dewdrops. No kidding. Whoa. It just, the amazing detail that Pixie, that Pamela Coleman Smith put into the Rider-Waite, that is so amazing. 26 dewdrops appear to emanate around the top of the cup stem, which could be a representation of semen. Okay. They're similar in form to the droplets. Not in a cup. Come on, you guys, right? What the hell? Similar in the form to the droplets on the aces of swords and wands. 16, the tower. 18, the moon, and then page reference. While the Rider-Waite Tarot's originator, A.E. Waite, Arthur Edward Waite, gives no specific meaning for the 26 droplets, this number may relate to the tetragrammaton of YHVH, the name of God in Hebrew. Okay. Which is formed of the numeric values of the letters Yad. Oh, I can't say this. You know what? I'm going to leave this up to Cindy Loomis Torve, I think is her last name. Cindy Loomis. Oh my goodness. She is our queen of understanding everything that has to do with Hebrew and the Jewish faith. And yeah, so anyway, the aces offer their pure energy of the suits. Astrologically, water, yeah. I'm still not seeing, what does that M stand for? That's what that was my question, and no wonder I can never remember it, because I have never figured it out. So there's our homework. Let's figure out what this M or W. Maybe it's Waite's last name, or maybe it's something else. We are going... here it is. It's right here. Astrologically, this card is linked to the element of water, which stands for the emotions in life, hence the Ace of Cups association with pregnancy. The W on the cup appears like an upside-down M, and if so, may stand for mother, or the Hebrew letter Mem, whose associated symbol is water, for the emotions, reminding us of the traditionally feminine element of the suit of cups. Yes. There we go. Well, okay. There was my lesson for today. I hope it was good for you. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Bye.